Hey everybody, welcome back. We are getting ready to do a reaction to Good Witch. I'm down to the wire on getting the next one recorded, so we're going to go ahead and listen to it. I made pretty moves, so she's slowly laying back down. There she goes. Her body's relaxed now. I was trying to remember. It's been a while since I've watched it. I've had a lot going on in between since the last time I watched it, and I have to binge watch them in order to make sure I have videos to upload later. So I'm trying to remember. We've oh I was like, well, what did I last edit? Joy remembered the shell with the J on it, and she found it. They have noted that it's the Tree of Life, but don't know if that's necessarily what it stands for their situation. Cassie told them about it on the beach, and Joy remembered that. And George is connected to this lady somehow. As far as age range, I think I was figuring, and I might be figuring wrong, but George said he was a little boy, so I'm assuming she was like a grandmother age type of age, but she could have been mother age. It just all depends. But she would be either grandmother or great grandmother age in relation to Cassie, Joy, and Abigail. So I'm not sure relations wise how it all works. And I know they've told us the relationship, but I can't remember what the girls said her relationship is to them. But we don't know how George got connected to her and all that kind of stuff. So that's part of the mystery as well. Sam and the counterpart doctor are getting along better. Sam actually just hired his girlfriend, his who is now a fiance because she accepted his proposal after talking with Cassie about he's a grown man, he can make decisions and all that kind of stuff. I'm pretty sure she told him what was going on and he accepted. I think I remember that part. I might have just played that out in my head. I don't know. Donovan and Abigail are doing okay. Donovan is dealing with his brother, who seems to be the perfect one. However, he doesn't have a job right now, and that all came out at a dinner, and nobody was talking. And Dottie was upset because Abigail rocked the boat a bit, but I think it worked out because they talked. Everybody talked. Stephanie and Adam are not together. Stephanie said she's still figuring out who she is and she needs to do that without being with him or something like that. I'm paraphrasing. And she hopes he does the same thing, even though he and the other girl have broken up. But it looks like he's going to stick around, I think. Is that, oh, Martha? Martha is Martha. Oh, Martha's got her daughter in law. We didn't deal with Martha much in the last episode, from what I remember. I don't think so. So, let's see what's going on in Middleton. And this is, whoops, season 7, episode 3, The Delivery.
That means there's only 9 hours left until Grace is home.
How many
Oh, we are going to
do
see
you plan to
Grace.
make?
Hopefully enough for me to have seconds. I wonder if she'll have a Spanish accent.
She was only in Spain 6 months.
I think it would be cool to study abroad. I never did get to do that, though.
The symbol's meant for protection. Protection from what?
Mystery thickens. Can't talk.
Well, you look amazing. So does your jacket. A little swag from a commercial shoot.
Look at the
What are the perks
hairdos.
of working on Madison Avenue?
And Martha
Like,
hasn't
rock out my
changed.
own and-
Sorry, I'm late.
Stephanie, this is my cousin Abigail.
Look at the hair.
The one who did the ad with the Rottweiler and the Rockettes?
Shower Claire with kindness.
Claire.
Different
I'll have to
interviews,
remember
it's still
Claire.
there.
Oh, you're telling me.
No, it's scary. I actually agree with you.
It just tickles my fancy.
She's not coming.
She's not coming home. Got a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to intern at a fashion house in Milan.
So maybe we won't be seeing her.
You got no job. Check. You got no mission. Check, check. And you got no Stephanie. Triple check. You are a hot mess.
Wow, you really know how to lift a guy's spirits.
Is that your official
helps.
diagnosis,
We all
Doc?
miss you around here.
Kind of not me right now.
Adam needs to find himself.
No, but you do need a social media presence.
And you want to be the guy to make that happen.
True.
You know
Need
what?
to, if that's
Please.
something you
He's
want to do,
right.
you got to start
He
getting the
is?
name
If
out
you
there.
establish
You know what?
We know.
Nice
Oops.
move, Evil.
It's funny you think that I know who Evil Knievel is.
You know what?
I know who he is. I know he's
You
not,
know,
but he's kind of got the
if you wanna
Tanner
stay
look,
cute,
Tanner Buchanan,
You should wear a helmet.
but I know it's not him.
Look who's buying into the hype.
Thanks for helping me clean up.
I know he could have gotten off his bike and helped her. French class. I need to start working on learning Italian.
But that was 31 years ago.
I don't like doctors.
And I don't like spinach.
I'm glad Martha's getting on to him. Whether you like doctors or not, you need to go to the doctor at least annually to do preventative care because that is better for you and cheaper for you in the long run than waiting until something is in the middle of a disaster to go see a doctor. Preventative care pays off, usually. I have a feeling something bad is going to be discovered when he goes to the doctor.
That's what I raised her to do. But it
I was
still
going to
isn't
say,
easy.
she's grown. I think Dad wishes I'd make
My
more
Steelers.
decisions without consulting him.
I just sold my flower shop.
Oh, what did they offer? That's a pretty church. I
You
liked
here,
the
kid? George.
circular pews.
I miss seeing these pews nice and full.
Folks stop coming?
Is he going to become a
They
pastor
built a
for the
new one
town?
on land was sold, and this place is about to take a wrecking ball right in the old breadbasket.
Oh,
I know the
I
feeling.
see a mission to save the church.
Nick fell and scraped his knee.
So your worst fears were realized. Oh, I feel better already.
Do I interrupt your stories?
My stories are encouraging.
Hang around with me for a while. Maybe it'll rub off on you.
You should have called me. I could have got you another zero on
Oh,
that
they
check.
made her
Zero
a
wouldn't fit on that check.
I'm gonna miss this place.
partner or
But you're
franchisee?
going to love my new place.
People want to see you out jogging, eating a slice of
Abigail's
pizza,
not going to
seeing
want to
your
be in the
fiancé.
public eye like
Let me-
that.
Then don't plan on showing up at the governor's mansion, because this is how the game is played.
He does have a point. It's going to take some
Fine.
work on them, though.
Well, here's a riddle for you. What small town mayor's husband is going to need medical attention when I get through with him?
Tom really hasn't seen a doctor in 30 years.
Apparently, he's more interested in his tea shot than his flu shot.
I had a mustache in '89. Not a good look.
Oh.
Here's Tom missing his yearly physical.
He's going to be so mad at Martha,
I'm
though.
able to say more in French than bouillabaisse and brioche.
Well, since you're trying new things,
I bet you he's
thought you might
teaching
like
that class.
to try to avoid the term oops in renovation.
Well, should I call the fire department?
We got another mystery.
Well,
What's the pipe?
Oops.
Except her arm's stuck.
I thought we didn't say oops in renovation. I think my bracelet's caught on something.
Her mother's bracelet?
this bracelet was my mom's.
Yeah, it is her
Sorry.
mom's bracelet.
Pam,
Can't break it.
Verdict.
Well, it's not my bracelet. My arm is stuck.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Everything okay?
Hormones.
Everything's wonderful. I can tell.
oh, it's just your hormones hopping.
Like a bunny. You really did?
You've got to be kidding me.
I was just asking. Sorry about you. It's my soon-to-be brother-in-law.
Okay, so I'm going to gently guide your arm out. Let's make sure you're okay.
That's a little bit of overkill, but
Your French class, okay?
good that she made sure she was okay.
Go. Or I might think more of you.
Does Joy like her?
Honesty is the best policy. Keeps me from writing a cheesy romance novel.
Hey, they make some good money.
Interesting.
I need it for my report.
They do like each other. He's
Well,
teaching it.
At least you're wearing a helmet this time. Yours for 5 years, so I bet he knows what he's talking about.
You know, you're probably right.
You're catching on.
It's him.
Your brother
Gotta love it.
his word.
That was not a flattering picture. I wouldn't have posted it,
IMO.
in my opinion.
Yeah.
IMO? That's a heck of an idea, kid.
You got any idea how to go about it?
No clue.
You're gonna be a great mom.
Am I?
She's getting ready to cry again.
Do you still worry about your daughter?
Now come out as Tadasana,
All the
into
time.
goddess. And then we let the class decide. Huh?
Well, guess Bart always loved a good challenge. And I'm wowsy.
I wonder if
So
she's
do I.
going to be embarrassed and they're going to like the French recipe better.
Dedicating their lives to extending yours, swooping in the nick of time to save you. You know, they're the worst.
I don't expect you to understand. But if it ain't broke, don't go to the doctor.
You must have missed that day of med school.
Martha's not going to be
Sorry,
happy.
It's time for them to pack it on up and move on down the road. You know, you could always move your little church on down the road.
That is the thought. It happens, and it is a beautiful church. Costs lots of money, though.
Well, Middleton is more cats
Cats
stuck
in
in
the tree.
trees than contractors stuck in walls.
Yeah, I was gonna be Gretchen the Great when I ran off and joined the circus.
And what exactly was great? Well, knowing how to fly a plane isn't going to help me figure out
We've
what
got a
outfit to buy.
match.
Yeah, anytime.
We've got a match. I'll say it again.
All right, Mama. Ready to Lamont?
Mama. That's, oh, which one is it? Munsters? I think it's the Munsters that does the Mama. Might be Adam's Family. Oh, Adam's Family, I think, is Mama. Mama. Gotta say it right. The tree is blocking the car.
But there's a giant elm blocking all the cars in the driveway.
They're all gonna have to pitch in and help.
And then you can take another run at the big leagues.
Sometimes you
does
gotta
need his
swallow a little
swagger.
pride.
It was good. But this one was amazing.
It's the French one.
A zest.
Yes. A zest. That's the word.
Now, you saying that in perfect French, that is très bien.
Très bien, oui.
It's not the word I would choose.
Oh, he doesn't like it? Oh. I thought it was the other crickets.
After yesterday, we realized it really does take a village. And there's no better village than Middleton.
No!
The family's expanding.
Benjamin Franklin.
One of his lesser known quotes.
I don't think the term social media evolved until, what, the 90s? Maybe that was the earliest. 2000s, definitely.
Feel like helping me unpack?
Sure.
I'm glad she's sticking around. Is Grace going to show up here at the end?
Okay, where do I start? I mean, fashion.
Sounded like she was in a hallway or an empty room. A little bit of a feel-good episode. She's trying to get to the hands again. It was a slower episode for the most part. I do like some of the setup that they're doing in there. I thought Grace would show up in person, but it was good to see her on the FaceTime. I'll just sit this way. She can't decide which hand to go to now. I like how they've gradually been setting up Joy with her love interest. When we had the carpenter, I hadn't even considered the fact that she may be gay, and that was assumptions on my part, so shame on me. Although she might be bisexual, she might not go by either of those labels, and she just might like people for people. And kind of go from there. But I hadn't even considered that she might like a woman, so that was a pleasant surprise. I like how they did it very natural and gradual. I did say that checking the arm, the way they went about checking the arm was a little bit of overkill. If she can move her own arm, then that's a good sign. Usually, if you're worried about a neck injury, you don't want them to move, or a back injury, you don't want them to move because you don't want them to accidentally paralyze themselves. But moving the arm, I don't think you're going to have that. And I've never had that kind of instruction in any of my first aid stuff of don't let them move their arm. It's more like don't let them pull the object out of the wound, and don't move the neck, and don't move the back. Let them lay where they lay as long as they're not in danger, that kind of stuff. But if they can move on their own, that's a good sign. Oh, I bet you it's the tuna can. She she's trying to get more tuna out of it, and there's no tuna left. Looks like Claire is going to stay in Middleton while Dylan travels. So that'll be good. That'll give Martha some stuff to do. And it looks like George and Adam have a project. Moving a building, no matter the size, even small buildings are hard things to do and very expensive. So I imagine there's going to be some fundraising and some petitioning and looking for some property and all of that kind of stuff. And this romance that we've got with the French teacher, is his name Sean? Is that what he said his name was? I kind of like it. I'm waiting to see where it goes. I liked Adam and Stephanie together. I'm not going to be closed-minded, but I don't know how I feel about it yet. So we'll have to see. And Tom has agreed to see a doctor, so we've made progress there. Preventative care, folks. It pays off in the long run. Get it done. No excuses. And if you feel something is wrong and you don't feel like, and if you feel like your doctor is not listening to you, get a second opinion. Second opinions are fine. In fact, your doctor should encourage second opinions unless it's something that might hurt you, like getting too many x-rays and that sort of thing. You don't want to overload your body on certain toxicities. Preventative care, people. Get it done. All right. Thank you all for joining me on this one, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.